G'day guys, what's going good? Vinny here, and today I want to be talking to you guys about something I found in my junk drawer while I was going through it. It was this amazing little phone. Now this phone is absolutely ancient. You guys can see how ancient this is. This is an Android phone. It's an LG Optimus MEP350. Now this was released in 2011 of February, so this would have been designed in 2010 or something like that. It's absolutely ancient and it's absolutely crazy to think. So my thought was, how would this work in today's standard and today's technology with today's YouTube, Facebook and all that crazy stuff? So I decided, you know what, I'm going to put it to the test. Now obviously at first when I tried it, it didn't turn on, so I left it and I put it on charge. And I came back a wee while later and there it was fully charged, and my cat was on it for some reason, so I moved her and it was fully working. Now we are going to turn it on. So I've connected it to the Wi-Fi so we can access some of the internet stuff on this phone, because I want to see how well it will perform in today's standard in 2019, almost going to 2020. So anyway, okay, we can see there is Talk, Gmail, Facebook and Twitter. Now these are some very ancient logos, and the phone hasn't been started for so long, so this is absolutely insane. We will be going through these apps very soon, but we'll see that this is the main face of the menu. So you've got your browser, contacts, and I don't know, market, I guess that's where you download your apps from. You've got your camera, we'll test that out also. There's music, gallery, app store and YouTube. Now just for comparison, this is my massive phone here. It doesn't even fit on the screen. I'll compare that later. Now check out this like ancient as YouTube app. Now let's try go into it and see what happens. I go sideways and it says, oh, there's a problem with the network. Okay, we'll try. I guess this app is super old for 2019 YouTube, so we'll go back and try other things. Okay, so we have YouTube. We'll see if we can go to our Facebook. So I'll log into my details. I'll just skip that part, so let's go. Okay, I have logged into my Facebook. I've just skipped that, my password and stuff, so yeah, whatever. But it's apparently loading content. Will it load it? I mean, the Wi-Fi we have is pretty good, so I guess it's literally just up to the phone if it will want to load Facebook stuff. So let's see if it loads at least. Oh my goodness, it has loaded Facebook. Can I scroll? No freaking way. So it has seemed to load stuff from Lad Bible and crazy stuff like that, and these are just my friends, and I'll just go through and try open a photo. Okay, as I was scrolling, it came up with this message basically saying the application Facebook process, you know, com.facebook, I guess, Katana stopped unexpectedly, please try again, full stop. And that basically kicks me out of Facebook, so you can only scroll for so much. Okay, I've tried to go back onto Facebook to see if I can at least open a photo. So let's try and open a photo. Check that out. That opens the photo. Can you zoom? Oh my goodness, you can actually zoom into these photos. That's pretty cool. So that is awesome. There we go. And once again, too much scrolling, Facebook dies. So now I think the next thing we will try is YouTube, but not through the YouTube app, because obviously the YouTube app is not going to let us. So we're going to do it through the internet browser that comes with the phone. Yes, there's always a way. Oh, Google must have been catch like from ages ago. So this really works. You can pinch Google, and I guess you can just type up here. Let's see. Now will it load or will it not load? Okay, that's interesting. So we'll go continue. Wow. Just wow. It's actually loaded YouTube on the freaking phone. So now wow, I can barely, like, I will be honest to you guys, like, I can barely read these, and I don't have my glasses, so I'm struggling. That's why I keep picking up the phone to actually have a look what the hell I'm looking at. Now the real test would be basically to I guess load up a video and see if it plays and what the quality is like. Is it HD? I mean, this thing is a solid tiny screen. My phone just takes over. I don't know why my flashlight on my phone is on, but you can just see it just covers the whole camera screen. So we will go and play a video. Now I'm gonna type up my other YouTube channel, Car Build New Zealand, where I do car stuff, Subaru stuff, basically doing DIY stuff to my cars. Give me a moment, I'm just going to type that up because I cannot see when it's in front of the camera. Okay, I've typed it up, now let's just search it. It's actually loading pretty fast. I don't know if that's the internet or the phone, but we will go ahead and play a video. Okay, sorry, I have to keep looking at the phone like really closely because it is so tiny. So I'm gonna try play my Christmas special video on Car Build New Zealand. If you guys are into cars, you guys can go check that out. So yeah, let's see. Is it actually going to work? I don't know. This is really no way. That's insane. That is absolutely insane. I mean, the quality is absolutely atrocious. Oh my god. That's nuts. I'm just gonna turn the ISO up on the camera so you guys can see a bit. Bumper's looking amazing, you know, it looks good. I am so happy with it. Also, here it is with all the lights on. And yes, I did put daytime running lights in the actual lid. And okay, so we have come to a conclusion that we can actually watch YouTube videos on this phone, even though the quality is absolutely atrocious. It kind of reminds me of those Nokia 3GP videos, even though these were shot with a HD camera and cinema, you know, quality grades and stuff put onto it. But through this phone, it just looks absolutely garbage. So we're gonna get out of it and go back. So I'm just gonna turn the exposure down so you guys can see the dang screen. So yeah, YouTube actually works. Obviously you can't watch it this way. It forces you to watch it this way, which is a good thing. I think all phones should do that because I hate vertical videos. Okay, let's get out. On your main menu you actually have Bluetooth, you've got your location, and I guess that's your data turn on and turn off basically. So yeah, correct me if I'm wrong, I'm not any crazy sort of a technology person. So let's see how this does. Wow, the camera on this is absolutely insanely garbage, just crazy. Oh, we'll just get out of the camera and go back to the phone. So far Facebook sort of works and YouTube works pretty okay, but other than that there's not much going on. Okay, over here as we can see we've got our calculator, you know, alarm, Facebook once again, and Google search. So let's go and try the Google search app and see if we can search something. Let's try search NZ because it's like literally where I'm from, and it's the simplest thing to type up because I really hate using this keyboard because the keyboard is so tiny. Wow, okay. So it actually comes up with quite a decent outline. Like you know, this is quite cool. If we go to images and let's see if it loads up any sort of images. It sure does. Check that out. And just for comparison, Here is a freaking mouse. Like, this phone is tiny. So this is a normal computer mouse. That is massive. And this is my finger, like 2 fingers on my phone. I am not a giant. This is just crazy. This is absolutely insane. So this phone is blowing my mind right now because the release date was almost 8 years ago and it's still working today in 2019, which is incredible. And let's see if it'll open up a photo or something like that. Oh, it actually opened up a photo, which is awesome. And you can obviously zoom in, and it's of Auckland City. I am not from Auckland City, I'm from Wellington City, but it doesn't matter. Auckland is still all good. So that's absolutely insane. What is places? Now that is interesting. I guess that's like maps. What is talk? I don't even know what talk is. I do not have a Twitter account. I do not use Twitter, so that's for another time, I guess. But let's try places. This looks interesting. Is this like Google Maps or navigation? Because if this phone can navigate, that's insane. Wow, check that out. I did not expect this. You can get restaurants, you know, if you want coffee, you want pubs, hotels, ATMs. You know, this is like almost like if you're a tourist in a new place. Let's go petrol stations. You know, everyone always has to fill up their cars, so this is going to be interesting. I've turned the location on. Now let's see if it's somehow magically going to go into its database and grab me petrol stations. If it does, that is absolutely awesome. So let's see, we'll wait.
A few moments later.
It's still looking for a petrol station. So your car might run out of gas by the time you find a petrol station on this thing. Okay, let's try something much more popular. I guess restaurants. Restaurants is quite popular, so hopefully that loads. So we will be back shortly and see if, you know, it finds restaurants. Okay, it's been a while. It's just taking, it's not loading anything. I don't think this is gonna work. The location is on, everything is working, so I am not too sure what the hell. This app is probably gone, dead, useless, but it's still there on the phone, so that's it for this. Okay, my bad guys, I think the maps is here in the navigation, so show, okay, I guess accept. So we'll try and go into Wellington City or something like that from where we are currently. Once again, it's waiting for location, so I don't think the navigation is going to work. Just give me a second. Can you guys see that? Like, that's a satellite icon on the top. That means the location is on. So just scratching my head, figuring out why it cannot look for location. It's making absolutely no sense because it's just taking way too long. Okay, I guess the navigation and the places app is pretty much dead. It runs YouTube fine through a web browser, but Facebook, it just decides to die. Okay, I'm gonna go and go through my Facebook through the web browser, and if that works, that means this should be fine. So Facebook, there we go. That was our previous page when we were looking at YouTube stuff. Check this out. It's loaded Facebook. Let's see if it loads newsfeed on the web browser, because this is a bit more updated, I guess, than oh look, it's actually loading people's stories. That's insane. That's absolutely insane. Can we go to messages, or would it want me to download Messenger for that? Come on. It's working, as you guys can see here. It is absolutely working, and it's awesome. Like, it takes a while than your ordinary phone, but it works. Okay, as you can see, the response is just atrocious. I'm clicking on the notification bell and nothing is happening. Why are you doing this to me, Facebook? Oh well, this LG phone, come on. So my conclusion to this basically is it wants to do things, but it can't. It's struggling. It's struggling with the new tech that, you know, the new system that's out there that's running on most phones these days. So this is left behind in the dust. So this phone is basically just old, I guess, and there's not much to it anymore. So is this phone usable in 2019? Well, I would say yes and no. Look, it just crashed on Facebook and has shut down the web browser. So I would say in a pinch it might work here and there, and you might be able to send a message maybe and watch a really bad low quality YouTube video, and yes, you can actually make calls, and yes, you can send messages. Texting and calling is absolutely fine on this. And by the way, this is my current Samsung phone beside this phone, and look at the size. It's just insane. This is the size difference. And the crazy thing about that is this is actually one of the small Samsung phones. It's not like a S9 or anything. It's like a J Pro or something, J3 or something. I don't know what it is, and they're not that big. So if there was a S9 here, it'd be heaps longer. So that's just crazy. So this phone is very tiny. With today's standard, everyone uses Snapchat, Instagram, and this is just not going to cut it. So yeah, technology is definitely improved in this 8 years, and it's just absolutely insane how crazy technology is advancing, because this thing was released, you know, at this date on the screen. I forgot, so I'm gonna put it on the screen. So that is crazy to know that this phone can still, you know, cope with some things, and in a pinch it would make a phone call and a text, but it won't be able to do Snapchat, Instagram, or anything crazy like that. So this phone goes back into the drawer, and we might test it maybe in another 8 or 10 years and see how it handles technology then. So I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching, and like this video if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time.